All right. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to kind of put in a channel for the sound to get into these. Okay. So you could have done this on this original sketch, but I didn't because I didn't want to get it too confusing. But now we're going to put a sketch on here. Okay. And basically, wherever your speaker is, so my speaker's over here. Okay. We're going to just make a channel that goes over. All right. So then basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it a fairly large channel. Okay. So I'm going to kind of come down this way. I'm just going to come down like maybe 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to take this over to here. All right. And then I'm basically just going to kind of bring this down. So this whole part here is going to get removed for the channel. All right. I'm going to put a bottom part. And I'm just going to dimension between these two. And I'm just going to make this about 1/2 inch. You don't have to. You could have just kind of guessed at it and then connected these. If they don't connect, you can either redraw the line or you can do extend and extend this to that and then trim it off. Okay. But basically that's going to be our channel. So when my phone fits in there, it'll fit in there. The speaker will be right there. And then the music will kind of go this way into the resonance chambers. Okay. So I'm basically going to now take that and extrude. Okay. And I'm going to remove, but I don't want to remove that much. My speaker only sits about 1/4 of an inch in. So I might do 0.3. So this depends on your phone and where your speaker's located. Okay. So that goes in 0.3. And so now the sound should come down through here and then resonate into those. Okay. And amplify your sound. Okay. And then I have a ledge here for my phone to sit on. Okay. Now, you can see that this one has kind of like speakers here. Well, they look like speakers. I'll show you how to make those. You don't necessarily have to make them, but I'm just going to go ahead and put a sketch in the bottom of one of these holes I cut out. Okay. I'm going to project my geometry so that I can get the center. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw a circle, and I'm just going to make it 1 1/4. Yours can be bigger, yours can be smaller. Okay. Now, basically, you need to make a cone. So to make a cone, we need 2 sketches. We need the bottom one, which is a circle, and then we need the top, which is a dot. All right. So it depends on how high you want that to be. Well, I only want it to be as high as this one, so I'm just going to put a sketch right on here. And then I'm basically just going to project geometry and project that dot. All right, so now I have my circle there and my dot. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to loft from that circle to this dot, and you can see it starts making a cone. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just make that cone. All right, now if you want it to be more rounded off, this is where you'll take like fillets and put some fillets in here to fillet that, and maybe you want to fillet the point. Okay, you can do that. I think you can also do things with the loft too, like you could do something with the end profile, but you can fillet it, I think. No, it doesn't look like you can fillet that. All right, but even when you do a routering on that, It's not going to be a sharp point. But you can see that I got the fillet and stuff, and I only have one. I need to do the other side. Well, I can mirror. Okay. The problem is it doesn't mirror. It will only mirror new parts. So what I have to do is I'm going to delete my fillet for now. I'm going to edit my loft, and I'm going to make it new. And then I'm going to mirror. I'm going to mirror that over the right plane. Okay, you can see it makes a new one. And I'm going to merge with all. And it should merge them both. Okay. And then I'm going to come in and fill it. And I'm going to fill it that one. And I'm going to fill it that one. Okay. So then that gives us the basic shape of our acoustic amp. Okay. Now remember I said we need to make the cover. Okay. The cover is fairly easy because we've technically already made it. So we're going to take Sketch 2 and we're going to right click on it and we're going to copy it. And then we're going to create a new part studio. If you don't know how to do that, you just click on the plus and go create part studio and it'll make a new one. So I already have one. So I'm going to go ahead and put a sketch here. I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste that sketch entity. Okay. You can see it didn't bring everything in. So what I need to do is on this sketch, I need to edit the sketch and I just need to project like that and that. Basically my profile. And then I think everything else should work out. And then I'll go ahead and copy it again. And paste it. All right, so you can see it's right there. This one doesn't matter as much as if it's centered because all we're going to do is extrude parts. So then we're just going to extrude. And we need to extrude this and we need to extrude that. And we're going to extrude it 1/4 of an inch. Okay. And now at this point we have the amp. Okay. And then we got the cover. All right. We can assemble it. So we can go to assembly and just to see how it fits, I can put the part studio in and then I can put the cover in. Okay. And then basically I can just do a fasten mate. And fasten that in there. Okay. And now you can see there it is with the cover. We got our slots in there. I got a place for my phone to sit. Okay. And it should be ready to roll. So now at this point, we can 3D print. I would 3D print the cover and then we'll mill out the amp itself. Okay. So that's essentially completes your acoustic amp design. So once you get your amp design done, I just want you to go ahead and screenshot the assembly portion. Or if you want to screenshot both parts separately, you can do that. But screenshot it, put that into the amp design, and then you can move on to the Cut 3D tutorial, which will show you how to make the toolpaths for the amp. Okay, so hopefully you find the video useful. If you have any questions, please ask, and thank you.